Warm greetings from the High 10. It is Everyday Shenanigans on this Wednesday, March 18th, 2020. Hope you all are doing well today. I had something on my mind. This is for the ladies. It can be for the men as well if you want to partake in the conversation. I'll try to be brief. Sometimes I think women, we are more forgiving in nature than a lot of men. I think we put up with a lot more than men. I think we listen to things we know we shouldn't listen to, stories, versions, lies from people, men in general. And you say to yourself, why am I listening to these stories? I know they're not true. The versions, you know, men have a habit of whispering sweet nothings in our ear and telling us things such as, I like you, I really like you, you're attractive, you're pretty, you're this, you're that. And you listen to it, but as you get older, your mind will tell you, oh, I know this is a bunch of BS, This person don't want anything because they've proven that they don't follow through. And, I find it interesting when you see they don't follow through. You put it on the back burner, you try not to call, return phone calls or whatever. And then you may slip up. Go ahead and finally call. Might be a week later, might be two, might be a month. You just call just to see, well, what did you want? Because you know deep down inside they didn't want anything. But you go ahead because you turn the other cheek. Well, that's the right thing to do. That's what the scripture says, huh? If you believe in the scripture. Try to be more nice. Try to be less judgmental. If you happen to be judgmental. Okay, I'm going to try to be nice this one time. See what this person wants. But yet you realize in that moment you shouldn't. Because they've already shown you who they are. That they're not trustworthy. They don't keep their word. And what I don't understand is if you are a single man wanting a woman, why wouldn't you do your best to be about your word? Because you see, in the end, your word is all you are worth. Without the shiny shoes, job, car, you being somebody's father, brother, whoever you are, you're not worth anything but your word. And if your word ain't bond, then you ain't hitting on nothing. And that's just the spoken word. Because if people can't believe anything that comes out of your mouth, then who are they talking to? And why should they deal with you? And I think it's sad when we live in a world where it's hard enough to try to find a mate to date. And you can't even believe anything that comes out of a man's mouth. And then that same man will be like so many men that complain about there's no women out here, there's no this, they're hard to deal with, they're picky, they're this. Well, this is why women are picky. This is why women are bitter. Because some of you men don't know what you want. And some of you men lie and say you want to be with a woman when really you know you don't want to. Because you're not willing to do the work that entails to be with a woman. Because you see, if one, you can't tell the truth. You can't follow through with a phone call. You can't show up. You can't take her out. Do nice things with her. Do nice things for her. You don't have decent conversation. Your mind is over here, over there. You have other obligations, so you say. Then you are of no use to her, and you will be of no use to any woman because you have not yet decided that you want to do right and follow through. And I find that a lot with men. And it doesn't matter if they're younger, if they're older. It's the same. Short, tall, fat, white, educated, non-educated, however you want to group them, however you want to label them. I see this with them. Can't even pick up the phone to say hello. Can't even say good morning in a text. Even though I'm not a texter, I don't care to text because I don't believe in starting out courtships with men by texting. I think it's a bad habit. And when you're grown, you should talk on the phone. Because you see, people now, even older people, use social media as an excuse and a way to talk and converse with people. And me, I'm old school. I believe in visiting a person's home, calling them, hey, are you busy? Can I stop by? Hey, how are you doing today? Hey, you need anything? That's me. I'm not with that texting. You can't build a relationship on texting. You can't build a courtship or friendship with anyone by texting. Texting is for kids. And at some point, they're detached from reality as well. Because you're not interacting with anybody. You're not gaining social skills. And reading a text is not good because you can misconstrue what the person meant. And then they chop up the words. They abbreviate. So now you see, why texting ain't no good. But this is what was on my mind. Just thinking about how daunting it can be, you know? Once again, still, this age I am, in the dating pool, still, trying to see what's out there and realizing, it's it's just a bunch of fluff. A bunch of grown ass men full of fluff, full of talk, full of rhetoric, don't know what they want, don't want nothing, don't know how to conversate, don't know how to act childish, don't follow through with conversations, don't follow through with calling, saying hello, but yet we'll wake up one day out of the blue and ring your phone, and you're supposed to answer and be delighted to hear from them. Why would I be delighted to hear from somebody who couldn't answer the phone when I called? Why would I even waste my breath returning a phone call to you? Why would I waste my breath answering your call when you decide to call? How's that fair to me? And what do you have to say to me if you couldn't even pick up the phone to just call and say hello? Or to explain why you couldn't visit or return a call or a text. You see, it's a game. And it's sad, at this age I am, 49, it's sad to see that it still goes on. It's sad to see that there are grown men out here who lie and manipulate, and they have no intentions of doing right by you. They have no intentions of being faithful to you, treating you with respect, regarding you as a woman, as their woman, as a partner. There's no unification. There's no nothing. Because I'm telling you, how you start is how you finish, and that's in all aspects of life. If you can't follow through with something, you're going to have a hard time staying afloat, and you will not be deemed trustworthy. You will not be deemed reliable. And the day that you do decide to come out your funk and you want to be with somebody, and you want to talk to a lady, if she gets with you, there's a chance she'll do you the same way you did those other women out there. Because you see, what goes around comes around. You should be very careful how you treat people, how you talk to people. Because you don't want someone to do you the way you've done others. And I do believe this is the reason why a lot of men and women aren't together. It's because most of the men don't know what they want. And of course, there are women who don't know either. And you won't know until you start talking to a person to see if that's somebody you even want to waste your time on. But I can tell you, and this is from experience, a lot of the men I've met are people I really was not interested in. Talk, idle conversation, but they're not people I want. If I had to go into a book and put a picture and some words, that person wouldn't be what I wanted. And I think a lot of times, we save face. And we talk to the people knowing really that they're not what we want. And see, that's a mistake. Whether you're doing it to have fun or to be serious, you should really only talk to people that you know you are attracted to and you are interested in getting to know, and they are reciprocating the same feelings as yourself. Because no matter how you stamp it, what label you put on it, oh, it's just something to do on board, woo, woo, woo. In the end, it can't be nothing. Because there was never anything there in the first place. Because once a person shows you his card, what he's about, you already know it can't go anywhere. But we fool ourselves in dealing with people and hoping that maybe they'll come around, they'll act like they're interested, they'll act like they care. They will be what they claim from their mouth. So you say, well, I'll just wait. You may ignore the calls, don't talk to them. You wait a while before you talk to him again, hoping they'll be different this time. But how can he be different when he hasn't proven himself worthy to even be engaging in a conversation? And that's what's most important, is worthiness. So long as you are human, you are worthy. And if a person cannot prove himself or herself to be worthy of your time, then you shouldn't even engage in any type of behavior with them. Talking, dates, sex, anything. Because what comes out of your mouth proves who you are. And if you can't keep your word, then you ain't hitting on nothing. And you are not worthy of anyone's time. Period. That's just a little message from the Queen today. Thanks for listening. Like, share, subscribe. Drop your comments below. You all stay safe out there. It's a cloudy day in the high 10, and it just started to rain. How about that? Now I'm going to get back to my coffee and my TLC. I got a little reality TV on the brain right about now. Yes, Lord, baby. That 90 Day Fiance got a queen hook. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for joining me. Everyday Shenanigans. Bye-bye.